Now, we begin this morning with some new travel guidance from the U.S. State Department about travel to Mexico. So parts of the country returning to some normalcy after that deadly cartel violence over the weekend. But right now, some areas, including Puerto Vallarta, are still under a shelter-in-place alert. Let's go live to Darius Johnson, joining us live at O'Hare for a second day in a row as people are still trying to get home here to Chicago. Has anyone been successful, Darius?
Hey there, Adrena. Yeah, the first flight just landed late last night. That was after nearly a two-day hiatus with no flights going in and out on Sunday and very few flights going in and out on Monday. The only airline from Chicago O'Hare that was operating with service to and from Puerto Vallarta was Chicago-based United Airlines. Meanwhile, American continued to cancel flights. However, travel is now starting to resume and get back to normal slowly after a weekend of violence in Mexico. However, U.S. officials are still urging caution as many Americans are still there trying to make their way back home. Now, the U.S. Department of State says that many areas of Mexico have returned to normal after widespread unrest, but Americans in Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, and Ciudad Guzman are still being told to shelter in place. Now, the chaos began Sunday after Mexican special forces killed a powerful cartel leader known as El Mencho. In response, cartels set cars, buses, and gas stations on fire, and authorities reported more than 250 roadblocks across several states. Panic also broke out at the Guadalajara airport as travelers scrambled for safety. Despite that, some flights still continue to operate, including additional arrivals that are expected here at O'Hare later on today. We had a chance to speak to some of those who first arrived late last night.
And there was talk online is the cartel going to fight the army? And we were like, are we going to be in sort of a war zone situation for a while, which seems extreme because everything calmed down so fast. But in the moment, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Now, the U.S. Embassy is still encouraging Americans in impacted areas to monitor official sources and also try to avoid misinformation. Travelers who we spoke to tell us that everything seemed to appear to be calm when they were leaving their hotels in Puerto Vallarta to try to make it to the airport. They say the biggest difficulty throughout that time while they were being told to shelter in place was the lack of information that they were receiving. We're live at Chicago O'Hare International Airport this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Adrena, back to you.
All right, Darius, thank you for those updates there from O'Hare.